Hey, good morning, Beartooth Bears. Happy Tuesday to you. I got to make sure I don't say Monday because we were off yesterday. And hey, I wanted to have a chance to jump on here real quick and talk about one of the most important things that we have at our school. It's not the Bear 24 manners because those all fit in to this, but this is it right here. I'm going to try to make sure the light doesn't shine on it too crazy. So these are our Beartooth Foundations. And what we're looking at for these is really this is the core of who we are. This is in its simplest form, everything that we want you to strive to be as you continue to grow and learn how to be a Beartooth Bear and learn how to be just a citizen in our community and a part of our community. So the first thing that we've done is it starts off with, we want you to, and notice it spells bears down the side. That's called an acrostic, right? When we take the first letter of like our name or whatever the case, but we've got bears and we spell something with that. So we've got bears down the side, and the first one is just to be, and it's going to be to be all these other things. So the first one, the E in the bears, is to be engaged. What we mean by being engaged is that you're a productive learner. Productive means that you're doing stuff, right? You're working. That's what productivity is. It's working. So when we talk about being engaged, we're talking about being a working learner, knowing that what we want you to do is just be trying your best all the time. And then when we get to aware, it's being mindful of yourself, mindful of other people around you, and mindful of property. So again, we're thinking about other people's perceptions. We're thinking about how we treat other people. We're thinking about how they react to certain things, then making sure that we're doing things that take care of those people. So that would be the aware piece, just being mindful of all those things. And we're talking about property, right? If you walk down the hallway of the school and you see garbage on the floor, who's going to pick that up? If you're being aware, you would notice it and you go, oh, wait a minute, I can do that. I can pick that up real quick. That's being aware. And it's having pride in your school too, but we'll talk about more about that stuff later. The next one in the R is for resilient. Resilient means that you work through obstacles to be better today than you were yesterday. So every day we just try to get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And again, remember, we're talking about resilience. So it's knowing that you can work through those hard things. Because some things are difficult, right? Some things are hard in your classroom. You might not, or reading might not be a strength for you. It might not be the thing that you're the best at, but you're going to keep working. You're not going to lay down and pout. You're not going to cry about it. You're not going to get mad. We're just going to keep working through it, even though it's tough. We have those things all the time. How many of you learned how to ride a bike? And some of you might have fallen down and got cuts and scrapes and bruises and bumps, but you kept trying, right? Or maybe you're trying to do something on a skateboard or a scooter or doing tricks like that. Or maybe you're trying to do something in dance or gymnastics, or maybe you're trying to learn a song in piano, or if you take lessons outside on other instruments. There are all kinds of things we're trying to learn all the time. And some of them are really difficult. And somebody who's resilient keeps pushing through that even though it's tough. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to be resilient. And the last one on the bears is safe. And for safe, we want you to be all those things. We want you to be engaged, which means you're involved. We want you to be aware, so be thinking and be watching your surroundings. And then we want you to be resilient. We want you to know that you can work through those hard things. And you do that with everybody in your space. So if you're at home, you're doing it with your family. That includes your parents, any kind of brothers or sisters, maybe an auntie or an uncle or a grandma or grandpa. You're doing it with anybody that's in your space. Or if those people come over to visit, we're talking about all those people in your space. When you're in your classroom, it's all of your classmates that are sitting around you right now, as well as your teacher. When you're on the playground, it might be a smaller group because it's going to be the group that you're playing with. But you also might need to watch and see how other people around you are handling all that. That's the part about being aware, right? So we want to talk about this. And your teachers are going to help kind of define what this really means. I hope this reads the right way for you guys on the camera. Your teachers are going to talk about what this means for you in your classroom and tie that in with your PAX vision of things you want to see more of, hear more of, do more of, and feel more of. Because all those things are going to build into this, because this is the foundation. That's what we call them the Beartooth Foundations. This is what starts the building. So this is like the bottom layer, and then we've got our manners that go on top of this, right? And we just continue building up. And then your PAX vision that lays on top. All these things just continue to build on top of this because this holds up everything else that we do. That's why it's called our foundations. So I hope you have an awesome Tuesday today. I will get around with the last bit of bracelets. I didn't make it to every class or not even every grade level last week. So I've got bracelets for every student. I've got my green one on. and I'll see you soon with bracelets. Have a great day.